I had a joke for that, but then I forgot it, and I was just kind of sitting there with a very blank face saying nothing. I'm smart.
There you go. Well, I was in Save the World before you got on.
Sorry.
Gave away a few 130 guns to some new players.
Nice. Isn't that one of the games that are already on here?
Save the World, or Fortnite Save the World. So, we changed some stuff up with the settings at the top of the screen a little bit. It's gonna be helpful to help me.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Isn't that Save the World something that you have to purchase?
Yes, you also have to have a higher platform. So you like PC, Xbox, and PS4 are the only platforms that can do it. So.
Oh, you should be so proud of me. My today my highest record for kills was about 7.
There you go.
That's progress from a few days ago.
Real question is, were those real players? Because sometimes they throw in fake squads that aren't real players. They're not allowed to kill other players. So.
You can't just let me have my moment, can you?
Well, I did. Like, yeah, hello, I'm just letting you know. I'm sure all of those 7 were real players, though.
And
so.
here I was thinking that I was like so proud of myself. Like, I did good. Yeah, I did. And then you come along and you have to wreck it.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
And that's literally all the song I know.
I played, okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It took me so long to figure out the songs that everybody knows. Which, truthfully, aren't really that good, so.
Yeah, fair enough. A lot of secular songs typically
people listen
aren't.
to Billie Eilish. I realized I don't like Billie Eilish. I don't understand why she's popular at all. Oh, mister, please stop shooting at me. That's not nice. Oh, never mind, you weren't shooting at me. You didn't see me. I am invisible. I'm a crave.
I have mastered the art of standing so still that I am invisible.
The question is, how long can you keep that?
Who knows?
Oh,
These ping markers. Good for you. These ping markers on my screen are too overpowered. Like I'm just saying.
Oh, what?
Up on the top of the screen, you see the north, south, east, west markers.
Oh, yeah.
They just added red dots, so when someone gets within a certain like closeness to you, puts a red dot to what direction they're in. Because that guy is almost 100 meters away, and it popped a red dot up for him.
Oh my gosh, this guy is probably as good as I am. Let's shake you down. I actually learned how to do that.
Nice.
Where are your teammates, my friend? Oh, okay. This guy's like...
Second floor right there.
Dude,
He's coming up, third floor, he's coming up right next to you. He's right behind you.
Oh, behind. Okay. How did you know that?
I shook his teammate down. So I got his teammate's location.
Oh.
And I know the layout of the house, so I just know.
Okay. Smart. Okay, these people have better weapons than me, and yet I still managed to kill them. How is that even possible? As my aim, like, I don't think I've improved that much, but...
You're better than Chase at it. Because at least you can stay with me. Chase just goes like way the heck away from us. And then starts asking for help when he's like 500 meters away in a chopper. So, I mean... Here.
It's because...
Take these, that'll get you to full
it's
shields.
Chase. Oh, wrong button. I hate the glitch because I'm swapping inventory, but it doesn't... Like, my inventory, I'm already on a different thing, but hasn't loaded to a different thingamathing.
A thingamathing? What is this, a Dr. Seuss book?
Am I making any sense? Maybe.
I mean, to an extent,
I mean,
you're making sense. Just not a whole lot of sense.
I'm a girl, I don't have to make sense.
I know.
You just go along with it, okay.
I believe that's the best option, typically.
Don't question anything.
Just smile and nod.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah. So I tell my grandma when she's telling me that I'm sitting on her couch wrong. Okay, oh, that's how you sit on the couch properly. Got it. Didn't know there's a wrong way to sit on the couch.
Unless you're sitting like my sister.
My grandma's special.
Yeah, my sister, when she sits down, gotta learn that, like, when she's wearing a skirt, she's gotta learn you can't sit certain ways. So it's like...
Oh yeah. That's why if you really want to sit certain ways, you sit crisscross apples, or you get a longer skirt and you wear something underneath it. Haha. Shorts underneath it. No matter where I'm going, I always have shorts on underneath.
Smart idea.
So the one time that y'all saw me wearing a dress, I had shorts on underneath. And when the dress gets annoying, you have a shirt on, well, most of the time.
A shirt
you have a shirt on underneath, so.
Are you saying you don't wear a shirt the rest of the times? You jump in?
I just realized this is not making no sense to me at all, so.
Have you changed your sensitivity at all?
I don't, okay.
Because you can change it, it
Wait,
doesn't affect.
what?
Yeah, you can change how fast your thing moves around.
For real?
Uh-huh. See,
No,
look
I don't
at
think
this
I
nice
have.
post.
See, when I think of...
You can also change how fast it goes when you're scoped in your weapon. That's always nice.
See, when I think of sensitivity and changing that, I always think of like on a graphics tablet, and you never want to mess with somebody's... See, I borrowed my sister's graphics tablet, and you never want to mess with anybody's sensitivity. Tips.
I'm telling you, this thing is too overpowering to be able to see like a marker on where they are.
They don't kill them both.
Do you want one of them?
I do. I feel like in the Hunger Games, you know, maybe you haven't seen that.
I've seen one of the Hunger
Games.
Games.
Books, but... Okay, well, when Kato and Clove and Glimmer and the rest of their gang, they're all saying dibs. I feel like that now that
I call dibs.
I want to kill one. One of them said that in the books. Dibs.
Isaiah's read books
I
too.
remember I had, oh, how's he now?
At least he claims to.
What's his opinion on them?
She said he liked them. We have them. I've never read them though.
And Abigail will get along just fine.
I remember I read some of the Narnia series a while back.
Ooh, those are good. In Challenge A, which is, well, that's in 7th grade, I think? No, 6th. I don't know, somewhere around there. Chronicles of Narnia is required. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then The Magician's Nephew. Those are required to read and you write a paper about them. So good.
They are really good. They have, I think, 2 or 3 of the movies on Disney Plus.
Oh, do they now?
Uh-huh.
I would love to watch this. I think maybe this Friday. Wait, no, this Friday I think we're gonna watch. What's it called? I can't, like, words are hard. I can't think. What's it called? What the heck?
The thing for next Friday?
Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Ah, yes.
No, not next Friday. I think we're
Friday
gonna
we
watch
have
something on Disney Plus because I figured out a way to load it with our terrible Wi-Fi.
Next Friday, weren't we doing the movie thing? So, I think we're doing Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, next Friday we're doing. I'm excited for that.
I like the Fantastic Beasts
It'll
movie.
be fun.
If you look into if you actually go to the first Harry Potter book, one of Harry's school books is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Like actually in the first book.
That's hilarious. So that's like.
And it says by Newt Scamander.
I bet that. Well, I believe that as J.K. Rowling was writing the books, she really wanted to do Fantastic Beasts, but that was kind of something that she couldn't really do because she was still writing Harry Potter, and most authors, like, they write what comes through waves. So
yeah, they want to finish what they're doing first.
Right. My friend Natalie, she explains to me writer's block and things like that. She's an author. She actually has published a book, and it's now in Walmart and
nice.
on Amazon.
I've started a book before.
And she's a really big Harry Potter. Oh, you have, yeah.
Out of the first few chapters of it done.
Alright, what's it about?
My accuracy is down the drain today.
Repeat that once more. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Saying it. I haven't played it all today, so my accuracy is terrible. Typically, it takes me a round or two before I start getting into anything. So.
Still better than I am.
Getting better. And of course, I got Isaiah wanting to do arenas with me. I don't think he truly understands what ranked play is.
No. So a kid who is in Foundations was whooping all of our butts. That's Abigail's little brother, Gabriel. Oh, right, Foundations mean nothing to you. So that's elementary, and I think he actually is. I think Gabriel is in elementary school, but he was whooping our butts, and he kept killing Isaiah so much that Isaiah rage quit. I was like, "You're rage quit? Are you seriously rage quitting because a 10-year-old is whooping your butt?" Wow. Okay. I have a few other things that I want to say to Abigail, but I totally won't. Great kid. I have no idea what she sees in them, but that's fine. Each their own.
I am streaming, FYI.
Oh. Abigail, subscribe to this channel. Hey, question. Maybe we could, I don't know, not upload this one.
I can stop it.
An idea. Maybe we could edit that out.
I'm streaming it.
Oh, live streaming it. Oh, okay, well then she's probably not watching, maybe? Okay, but I wasn't. She's probably talking to us.
I do have one person on the stream right now. think that's probably my
Oh
dad, though.
no.
It's probably my dad. I can stop the stream if you want, though.
Nah, it's fine. Remind me on Monday that Devin owes me $1. Ooh, person.
Uh-huh. 2 people.
He
3 people.
lost the bet.
What
Ooh.
bet?
We got like a whole squad down there. As I was leaving, Devin on red, and I was like, and Abigail wasn't talking to me, and I was like, is probably talking to Abigail. She's like, nah, you wouldn't leave me on red for a girl, and I was like, bet a whole $1. But I'll take that bet. He said, just so you know, I prefer my dollars in paper.
American cash.
But change will work too. Yeah. And I texted Abigail, and she finally responded. I was like, were you talking to Isaiah? She was like, oh yeah, me and him were talking. I was like, Devin,
To be fair, I don't even know what
up.
leaving someone on red means.
It's where you text somebody, and they read your text, but they don't respond.
Ah.
That I hate it when people do that. Like, that annoys me the very most.
That's why I always try to respond to your texts.
Thank you. I respond to people's texts almost immediately because I hate being left on red. I'd rather have people not look at the text at all, period, than to look at it and then be like, oh, I'm not gonna respond. Sound effect describes it perfectly. Is that you in the chopper?
Oh, that was me in the chopper.
Okay, what was I supposed to say? Question, why are we in the agency?
Because this is the safe zone. Correction, this was just the safe zone.
I just realized that after.
This guy right there.
I haven't gotten to get anybody.
Hi.
Oh, I see. Bing.
Is that what I think it is? Who leaves
Maybe.
a gold scar in the water?
Oh, what?
Hi there. A gold scar is the best AR in the game.
Ooh, but I do see a purple.
Oh, you didn't like that, buddy, did you, huh?
Why will it not pick up anything? Okay, hold up. You know what? It's fine. I've got good ammo on this one. Okay, sorry, I'm coming. Got a little distracted. Are you all the way at the top of that?
Yeah, I'm fighting the last guy right now.
Did you drink your magic milk?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did drink my wondrous magic milk.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
For the saying of magic milk and the gummy fish. I finally figured out how to get the gummy fish.
Boom.
I didn't even get to shoot anybody.
Well, I only had 10 kills, so it's fine.
Well, actually, I think I got 3 kills, but... Oh, only 10 kills. Wow, like, you have such low kills.
For me, that's low. Typically, I'm averaging at least 15.
Did you go back to lobby?
Yeah.
No, I think you did. Okay, sorry, I just hit the ready up button. Oh, I had a question.
Hmm.
Are you cool with us playing any of the other video games that are on the Switch on our profile?
Oh, go ahead. And if
Okay.
as long as the
I
games
just
are
wanted to
free,
make
you
sure.
can download more stuff too. So,
I wouldn't download.
but Asphalt is a racing game, so you can play that multi-person. Because each side of the Joy-Con
Cool.
just turns into a different controller, so you can play 2 people with that. I think I have Paladins on there too, which is like teams of 5. You get different characters with different abilities. You will escort a payload or most kills to win or something, things like that.
No, that's cool.
So
I think all day I was basically playing Zelda.
as long as you don't play on my account. Yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild is an amazing
assure
game.
you, I am not.
Yeah, don't mess my stuff up. I'm getting ready to take on the final boss to beat the game. So,
Don't worry, I wouldn't
and your
do that.
weapons will break, by the way. So,
Yes, I have discovered that. I'm trying to figure out. I've gone to all the temples.
on the spawn place, because there are
But
tons of temples around the entire map.
the original, like, not the
Yeah,
original,
just the
but
plateau,
I don't really know what it's called.
the starting spawn place thing.
I think, yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the guy wants me to meet him, but I'm having the hardest time figuring that out.
Oh, it's
I was
just
gonna
the
look it up,
old
but
castle.
I feel like that was cheating.
It's the old castle. You can see it from the tower. You gotta climb the castle though.
Well, I wish I would have known that.
So he's at like the top or something like that, I think. But you can climb pretty much any walls you want.
I have noticed that I climbed up the whole mountain to get up to certain areas.
Oh yeah.
It took me forever and a half to figure out how to do.
Did you have trouble with the frozen or the frost killing you?
That was an issue at first, but then I realized I could just eat food in order to keep myself healthy.
You can also bring a torch. Later on, you can get clothing that just protects you from it.
I did also discover that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does bother me that his shirt doesn't fit him properly. That low-key bothers me.
You have plenty of clothes that you can buy later in the game, different armor sets, and you can even dye the color to match what you want.
That's cool. Didn't know that. It also took me forever how to cook the food. I'm embarrassed to say how long it took me to figure that out.
Do you know if you sit by a campfire, you can change the time of day?
I did.
Or you can also go to like a spa and get extra health and stuff.
That I don't think I know. New. Sorry.
Dare
I like
you.
using the bow and arrow. I think that's probably like my favorite weapon to use.
Oh, I love
my favorite
I love the bow and
to
arrow.
use in that game. I used to do archery up at an Olympic training center with a woman, or my trainer was, well, actually she went into the Rio Olympics last year. That was fun to watch, but I did archery lessons from her, and then I kind of basically gave up after I met my friend Bear, he's a junior Olympian in archery, and I was like, I can't beat you, my friend.
I was decent at archery. So, I mean, we have bows at our house and several different targets.
What kind?
So, oh, I got no clue. All I know is they're bows that work.
There's I think I can't remember exactly. I'm probably gonna get it wrong. I'm probably going to remember later at night what it's actually called. It's like drawstring. No, pulley system. Something like that. And
I think we have pulley system.
Recurve.
If I'm
Recurve is my favorite.
So we might also have drawstring. I don't know. I know we have a crossbow too. So, or my mom does.
I don't think I've ever used a crossbow before. You ever split an arrow?
Not recently. Or ever.
Not recent. Oh, I thought you were. You said not recently. I was like, oh, so then when did you? And then, or not ever. And I was like, no.
No, I'm not that good.
Neither am I. Although I listened to my friend Bear, him talking about in tournaments, he split an arrow,
Yeah.
and while he was training, his instructor was like, "Keep aiming for the eye." He's like, "There's literally nowhere else for me to shoot this." He's like, then try to split an arrow. He goes, "I'm gonna have to pay for the arrow if I split it."
There you go. How selfless of him. He doesn't want to have to pay for the arrow.
I know, right?
So strange.
Only the one that he uses every tournament and when he goes hunting. Selfish.
Yeah. We've never gone hunting personally, unless you call fishing hunting.
Neither have I.
I think it would be
I'm
fun.
still salty about that. I think it would be too. Although I just couldn't gut the deer. Ugh. I can't handle anything like that, especially like if I see anything with surgery type things and on TV, I have to look away. Oh my gosh, I might puke. I almost puked. We were dissecting cow's eye.
That never typically bothered me that much. Like, if it's an animal, it typically doesn't bother me. It's when it's a person, like in TV shows or something, that's when it starts bothering me.
All of it in general bothers me.
'Cause, I mean, I eat meat, so...
No, meat doesn't bother me, but if it's like actual guts, then, and there's the vein, and then you split the vein open, and then blood starts oozing out, then yes, I get very triggered.
There you go. Sounds entertaining.
People might call it entertaining to watch me, but it's repugnant.
I mean, that's fine.
The only thing I would say is like, well, not worth it. Oh, we went to the beach a few weeks ago, and it was super pretty, but there are a bunch of coral reefs, or just a bunch of reefs, lots of rock, and then there was seaweed, and in order to get to the actual ocean part, I mean, I guess all of it is the actual ocean, but the part that everybody wants to be in, you had to walk past the rocks. We actually have a lot of cuts from that, but I had to walk through seaweed. Oh my gosh, it was so nasty. Ugh. You could feel it, all the algae, all the seaweed. Oh.
I never liked that much, personally.
It was such an irrational fear. I was so afraid that I would step on a crab, an angry little crab, and it would pinch my toes. I was so terrified. terrified that would happen. Oh, it was so bad. I was making I wasn't even trying to be funny or anything, but the people on the beach were just watching me walk across it, and I was like, ooh, ooh, oh, this is so, oh, this, just making a bunch of weird noises, a bunch of gagging noises, shouting because it was nasty.
Who they are, by the way.
Everybody from the shore that